top, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and
Can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from New Era Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready, check, 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 check. Ready.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Newton forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. This is White on the screen. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing is Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Newton now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Here's Newton. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now Allen, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Take 4.
To the air, Allen going deep for Diggs. And this will be caught at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 76 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, he's got his man on the crossing route. He's like a freight train. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. They go play action here on first down. Completes it to Lee. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Marquise Lee, 29 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Point after try forthcoming. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard it. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Allen, and Diggs has it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On first down, Allen. Flush to his right. Escapes the defender. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Allen now looks to throw, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Mike 51, your track.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that's caught by Beasley. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mike 54. Mike,
Here's Allen to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Allen gonna throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour. And I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade." And he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 50 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Single slot.
Play action. It's Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. Catch is made by Harry. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Newton. Slant route caught by Edelman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Off-play action. Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now Newton. There goes a deep ball in. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Marquise Lee. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. And the Bills are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Let's go.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
At the Patriots' 32-yard line.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
The penalty is declined.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Newton stepping up. He's going to keep it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton to throw.
Check 26, check 26.
And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
To throw is Newton. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpired. Steps away to his left. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Allen to throw. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And now running right through him. And they will force him out of bounds well shy of the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Come on, guys. We got this.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. John Simon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one